Welcome in, everyone. We're in the third inning here with nobody out. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Chris Young, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 14, Martin.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Young aboard here at first with nobody out. This one's down to third. Chapman has it cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Dribbled up the line. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go quietly there. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jed Lowry.
Here's the first pitch to him. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Cozart over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, 1-1. So 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Their count now at 2-2. The 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Maldonado is after it, but he can't get it there in time. Powell is aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Oakland. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low scoring pitcher's duel for once.
But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Albert now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Matt Olson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this.
And this is fouled at the plate. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
3 runs already home here. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Calhoun at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Another good inning for the A's. Maybe the best fans in baseball right there, and they're loving it at the 5 and dime. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cole Calhoun. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Cole Calhoun.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A 1 pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 2 strike pitches. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Powell racing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
In now is Andrelton Simmons
as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short.
Semien shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Ready now for L.A., Luis Valbuena. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And there's ball 1. Calhoun, the runner at second with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hard hit ball to second. Lowry's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Young.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Young. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Young stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2001.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Bouncer to the left side, taken in by Simeon. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
He's ready now. The pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Popped him up. Pujols has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt.
Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Piscotty stands at second with 2 gone. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his. Has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Lucroy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Blake Wood is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward right field, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another chance. Martin Maldonado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman number 7, Zach Kozar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zach Kozar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hit hard back up the middle. Lowry's got it, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The center fielder number 27, Mike.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And Trout has himself a base hit. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Justin Upton now. In the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Scorched to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1, still down 3-0. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
Matt Chapman will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. Lifted down the line in left. Upton on the move.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled toward right center field. Trout giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's, but they lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Gloved by Lowry. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready for another shot now, Andrelton Simmons. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First offering on its way. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Cozart in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2 and 2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
A ball and no strikes. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. He's 2 for 4. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Runner goes for second. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Matt Olson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 39, Keenan Middleton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Upton, and that retires the side. The A's strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's Chris Young. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. Looped out towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Zach Cozart. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
From the belt, the pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Powell is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Lowry, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Matt Joyce.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan.
Next up for the A's, Jonathan Lucroy. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Hit in the air to left. Upton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He flew out in his last at bat. Here comes the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calhoun is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now for the Angels, Justin Upton. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Albert now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One strike to Pujols. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, he's gone 3 for 8. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Hendricks playing here in his age 29 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Lowry has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first. Will be in time to take care of him. And the A's are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Oakland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andrew Triggs gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Liam Hendricks records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The Angels, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that extra parts train service is available on the Fremont Daily City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall. AC Transit will also be available.
Just west of downtown Miami, it's a rainy Florida night, and the roof is closed at Marlins Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Dan Straley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Dan Straley's bounced around for a little while, but he's a 4-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Not an overpowering pitcher. Needs all 4 of his pitches. If he has that good changeup, he could be really tough.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Brinson will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
1 out, nobody on. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. Batting .500, 5 for 10. He's also hit 3 home runs. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1 3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guarantee fastball let it eat.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Jose Quintana is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Lefty Jose Quintana taking the bump right now. Really like this guy. Not overpowering, but great command of the fastball. And he does something a lot of lefties don't do. He'll come in with that fastball to righties. 3-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball, changeup, throws all 3 for strikes. Not an overpowering guy, but he is really a control artist.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping up now, Justin Bour, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Oh. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Starlin Castro. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bour at second with 2 down. Set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Martin Prado now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double.
Second inning coming.
So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Addison Russell. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's a .333 hitter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One and one. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas takes it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. The next 0-2. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Looped over toward first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's late. He's safe. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with 1 gone.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Jose Quintana. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Bourne is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Marlins 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
JT Realmuto.